Hello, my name is John Rice, Director with Bowland Learning, and I'd like to introduce you to our new online program entitled Meaningful Conversations. If you're a line manager of any description, then this program has been designed to help build your skills and confidence in handling any performance management conversation. Whether that's setting objectives, giving feedback, coaching, or the end-of-year appraisal, this program will help you both prepare for and guide those conversations. If you're very experienced, then it will act as a refresher, but also introduce you to the latest thinking and research around performance management. Or if you're new to line management, then this program will provide new insights and offer ways to put these into practice immediately. This online program consists of 7 modules, each one designed to enable you to work at your own pace, and helpfully segmented into bite-sized tutorials, and with the video content supported by downloadable worksheets and practical guides. Let me share now in a little bit more detail what you can expect from each of these modules in turn. Module 1 introduces you to our Meaningful Conversations framework, which is at the very heart of this program. We begin by exploring what is performance management, why is it important, and how meaningful performance management conversations happen when you focus on 2 dimensions, purpose and trust. We will share our Meaningful Conversations framework and show how you can apply it in an immediately practical way, sharing how you can deliver on the intended purpose of your conversation with absolute clarity and conduct it in a manner which builds high trust. Module 2 explores meaningful conversation skills. These are the core communication skills which help build high trust with another individual. We explore the idea of frames of reference, a simple way to make sense of how another person sees the world, how their beliefs, values, thoughts and feelings shape their experience of the world. And we look at how you can begin to understand someone at a much deeper level. With this firmer understanding of someone's worldview or frame of reference, our ability to display empathy is greatly enhanced, and empathy is a bedrock of trust. We will also consider how to establish and build rapport, how to adapt our communication style, so we can minimize perceived differences, all helping us connect and build trust with another person. And finally, we look at questioning and listening, undoubtedly the greatest skills we can most immediately draw into our daily practice and our conversations with others. These help build trust as you become genuinely curious to understand another person. Module 3 explores how to have a meaningful objective setting conversation. The purpose of such a conversation is to ensure that both parties come away from that conversation with pinpoint clarity around expectations of activity and performance. We will then look at one of the most well-known models associated with objectives, SMART, and we'll look at why we use SMART and when it works best. Interestingly, SMART really works with what you do after you've set the objectives, so we'll share those insights too. As with any meaningful conversation, having a process to follow, which helps you deliver against your purpose, is also important. So we'll offer a 3-stage process which will help you prepare and guide the objective setting conversation, shaping, challenging and committing. Finally, the key skill in any meaningful conversation is that of asking questions. Here we'll share a template of diagnostic questions that you can immediately use that help you facilitate SMART objective setting. Questions which ensure an objective is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant and time-bound. Module 4 explores how to have meaningful feedback conversations. Feedback's a critical element in the cycle of performance management. We cannot set SMART objectives with someone and then fail to give feedback along the way. If we can offer a healthy balance of reinforcing and developmental feedback, then we can satisfy the very basic human needs for recognition, appreciation, and a desire to develop ourselves, and it's a key driver of employee engagement. Meaningful feedback conversations happen when you can accurately describe someone's current performance with clarity. But it's not enough to deliver the feedback. It must be heard, understood, and accepted. We'll look at what are the conditions for success that must be cultivated for this to happen. As with any meaningful conversation, having a process to follow which helps you deliver against your purpose is also important. So we'll share our own core model, which will help you both prepare for and guide the feedback conversation. Whether that's to offer praise and give feedback that reinforces productive behaviours, or feedback which helps someone to adjust and develop when their performance or behaviour is not meeting expectations. Module 5 explores meaningful coaching conversations. Coaching is a very effective approach to help another person see their situation more clearly, such that they can make better decisions moving forward and achieve the goals or the changes they wish to make. We will look at the underlying beliefs and assumptions which will make it more likely you can move towards a meaningful coaching conversation. such as the fundamental belief that people are capable of change. It leads you in a direction where you can genuinely help someone by having them recognise what is getting in the way of their real potential and take control and responsibility for what they wish to accomplish. We will share a well-established coaching model, GROW, and you will take away a simple template of questions which you can use to guide the conversation. These questions will invite a two-way dialogue and exchange of thought and opinion, the key characteristic of any meaningful conversation. Module 6 explores meaningful performance appraisals. The ability to have an annual conversation which steps back from the busyness of the year and provides an opportunity to reflect and learn is still crucial to any robust performance management process. With that purpose of reflection and learning in mind, this module will share how to effectively prepare for the appraisal and provide a simple structure to help guide the conversation itself. In both instances, we will offer a template of questions that you can use to prompt individuals to reflect on their overall performance over the last year, as well as questions that enable you to review each of those objectives in turn, and finally questions which help you have a richer conversation about their role, career aspirations and motivations. Module 7 looks at how to conduct a meaningful 360-degree feedback debrief. With 360 feedback becoming ever more popular as a useful means of drawing in feedback from others, the ability to hold a meaningful, useful and productive conversation with someone about that feedback is critical. We'll explore what is the purpose of the 360 debrief, where helping raise someone's self-awareness is key, bringing their attention to both their strengths and development areas. We'll discuss how preparation is crucial, with a detailed look at how to read a 360 report, followed by a three-step process that will help structure the debrief conversation itself. Ultimately, 360-degree feedback is at its most powerful when it acts as a catalyst for individuals to think about their personal development and create development plans which serve both their needs and those of their organisation. We share how to bring the 360 debrief to a successful conclusion and ensure it delivers real value.